Thailand has delivered one thrill after another, but the journey isn't over yet. The islands are the definition of paradise, each one offering something unique. Gliding across emerald waters, the iconic long-tailed boats are as timeless as the limestone cliffs that surround them. Their colorful ribbons flutter in the breeze as they navigate through hidden bays, quiet lagoons, and towering rock formations. We explored the cinematic cliffs of James Bond Island and kayaked through serene mangrove forests. But there's still so much more to discover. In this episode, we journey to the world-famous Phi Phi Islands, where turquoise waters, white sand beaches, and dramatic limestone peaks create the ultimate island escape. This is SteinVentures. We're kicking things off with a little rock and roll and a whole lot of splash. Before hitting the famous Phi Phi Islands, we made a stop at a secret bay. Well, secret-ish. Just me, my honey, and about 50 other adventurers with the same idea. But hey, that didn't stop us from jumping in, snorkeling, and soaking it all in. I even spotted a baby shark. That's gotta count for something, right? Beneath the waves, the ocean bursts to life. Vibrant coral reefs sway with the current, and schools of colorful fish dart through shafts of sunlight. Every glance reveals something new, textures, motion, and color in perfect harmony. It's peaceful, surreal, and endlessly captivating. Lo Sama Bay sits on the backside of Phi Phi Lake, wrapped in towering limestone cliffs and filled with the kind of turquoise water that looks almost unreal. It's a place made for snorkeling with shallow coral reefs and clear visibility that invites you to dive in and explore. The bay itself is calm and protected, like a natural swimming pool carved out by time. But don't expect to have it all by yourself. By mid-morning, the scene gets lively. Long-tail boats, speedboats, snorkels, and swimmers all pour in, turning this peaceful cove into a buzzing hub of activity. Still, even with the crowds, it's easy to understand why so many people come here. The setting is breathtaking, and for a few moments, with your face in the water and sunlight dancing on the reef, it feels like you found something special. We hop back into our speedboat, the engine roars to life, and we're off again, skimming across turquoise water, wind in our faces. Our next stop, one of the most breathtaking beaches I've ever seen. But before we can even set foot on that perfect white sand, we've got to earn it. The line of people seems to stretch for miles. Boats crowd the shoreline, and everyone's chasing the same postcard moment. It's chaotic, but somehow still completely worth it. Our next destination was made famous by the movie The Beach. This is Maya Bay, an iconic slice of paradise with towering limestone cliffs and water so blue it almost looks fake. A crescent of soft white sand, cradled by water so clear they mirror the sky. Maya Bay feels like a whispered secret shared between sea and shore. The gentle waves lap softly, carrying hues of turquoise, jade, and sapphire that dance with the sunlight. Around it, nature paints a masterpiece. Each ripple, each grain of sand, a brushstroke of serenity. Visitors come like scattered stars drawn to its quiet magic. Yet the bay holds its breath, a delicate balance between life and stillness. Here, time slows, and the soul is invited to wander among the colors, the light, and the endless embrace of the sea. And just as you begin to lose yourself in the calm, it's time to leave. Reminded that some places aren't meant to be owned. only experienced for a moment. Our boat drifted in silence. The only sounds were soft waves lapping against the hull and the distant rustle of leaves. Along the cliffs, monkeys moved with ease, pausing to eat, to watch, to simply exist. It felt like nature had slowed the world down, just for a moment. Nothing to chase, nowhere to be, just us, the sea, and that quiet stillness. Life was beautiful. Next up, Bamboo Island, a tiny patch of paradise floating in the Andaman Sea, with soft white sand and water so clear you can see straight to the bottom. It's the kind of place you wish you had more time for. We didn't stay long, just a quick walk, a few deep breaths, and a moment to take it all in. Quiet, simple, beautiful. Now it was the moment we'd truly been waiting for, the main event. The anticipation had been building all day, and we could feel it in the air. As we sped across the open water, the iconic silhouettes of the Phi Phi Islands came into view. Towering cliffs, sparkling bays, and that unmistakable sense that something incredible was just ahead. This was what we came for. Phi Phi's main village greeted us with a laid-back maze of narrow streets lined with quaint little shops, beach bars, and cafes. No cars, no traffic, just flip-flops on pavement, the smell of grilled seafood in the air, and the hum of island life all around us. It felt warm, welcoming, and wonderfully alive. Before diving into the island, we figured it was best to check into our hostel first. We stayed at the Golden Bee PP, a small, simple spot tucked into one of the village's narrow streets. Nothing fancy, but it did the job. A place to drop our bags, recharge, and get ready for the next adventure. Our next adventure took us to the Reggae Kickboxing Bar, a spot that's been on our radar ever since we saw the film Changelands. A place where the rhythm of reggae meets the energy of Muay Thai, and the vibe promises a night unlike any other. Released in 2019, Changeland is a quiet, reflective film written and directed by Seth Green. It follows a man who brings his best friend on a surprise trip to Thailand after a personal crisis. What starts as an escape turns into a journey of self-discovery, friendship, and healing, set against the stunning backdrop of Thai islands, temples, and local culture. It's thoughtful, beautifully shot, and for us, a major inspiration for this trip. Unfortunately for us, we picked the wrong day to visit the reggae bar. Turns out it was closed due to National Voting Day. No music, no fights, just silence behind the gates. So I never got my chance to jump into the ring and face off with a Muay Thai boxer. Maybe that was a good thing. My pride is intact, and so are my ribs. We also never got to try one of those infamous Thai alcohol buckets.
I have a pee-pee donut.
The rest of the village was still buzzing. Shops were open, people were out, and the night had its own rhythm. Fresh, warm, sweet, and exactly what we didn't know we needed. As the sun started to dip behind the horizon, it hit me. This wasn't just a place on a map. It was a feeling we've been chasing for a long time. All my life, this is what we were looking for. Phi Phi Islands. The day gave us warm water, open skies, and enough memories to last a lifetime. And like everywhere we went on this trip, the people made it better. The locals here, kind, patient, and always ready with a smile. We were happy. And the day brought us closer together. Laughter filled the air. It wasn't perfect, but it was real. It was everything we needed, and maybe a little more. Travel for us has never been about checking boxes. It's about collecting moments, and this trip gave us plenty. Some big, some small, but all unforgettable. We came for the islands. We left with a story. On the next SteinVentures, we're headed to the stunning shores of Krabi, Thailand. Get ready for breathtaking sunsets, dazzling fire shows on the beach, and endless stretches of pristine coastline. We'll dive into rock climbing adventures on towering limestone cliffs, then slow things down with a delicious Thai cooking class. It's beaches, thrills, and flavors, Krabi style.